The retreats are interesting. I find sometimes when you're out of the office, something happens that doesn't happen in the office. People are a little more open and transparent. However, I also find that if the CEO's in the room or in the uh, you know around the campfire, wherever you're doing your executive retreats, right? People aren't always 100% open, right? Because the boss is there and they're not sure how the boss is going to respond. So how do you get around that on your retreats? Do you sometimes take a step away, or do you have your executive team or your management team um, do breakout sessions? How do you manage that?
Yeah, the ones we have done have been kind of away in a mountain house, and you are correct. For some reason the dynamic shifts when you are out of the office. And one of the things I focus on is vulnerability. And I think if you as the top of the house lead with that, then typically it is reciprocated, right? So if you're heading into a meeting and maybe there's some tension on a particular topic, I think leading into that with vulnerability, owning where your challenges are, allows other people to step into their vulnerability. It's pretty hard if someone like me just falls down, admits that they're gonna leave that mask on and say that they're fine. I think transparency, trust, and vulnerability really kind of, if you can lead with that and set that stage, those are typically fast follows, especially if you've got cultural alignment on your team. So that's normally how we start. We normally go into prayer as well, and we pour into teammates. One of the best little tips I've ever gotten was from our chaplain, and we will send like prayer audio messages to teammates. So instead of just saying, "Hey, Kurt, I know you've been going through a lot. Just wanted you to know I'm praying for you." Literally praying for someone and then sending them the audio message of that prayer has been well
Powerful.
received. And so having each executive do that to 5 or 6 teammates, some of which are not in their reporting chain, um, that's typically a good way to start a retreat and come into a business discussion in the right frame of mind.